I chanted Om for just 7 days and the results surprised me. I asked ChatGPT what the scientific benefits of Om is, and just listen to this. Om stimulates the vagus nerve, which controls the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. MRI and EEG studies show that chanting Om activates the prefrontal cortex responsible for decision making and concentration. The vibrations of Om create a theta wave pattern in the brain, similar to deep meditation and sleep. The vibration of Om stimulates the autonomic nervous system, helping in better function of the nerves and reduced neurodegenerative diseases. It also improves brain plasticity, which helps in memory and learning. Chanting Om reduces the activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, making people less reactive to stress and emotional turmoil. And this is just like a few of them. There are so many more. You may be thinking, out of all the chants, why did I pick Om and why 108? Well, Om is considered the primordial sound of the universe, representing the essence of ultimate reality, the supreme God. Om is the pure and sacred vibration that pervades all existence and connects everything. In Hindu numerology, 108 represents the universe's wholeness, as it combines 1, signifying existence, 0, signifying nothingness, and 8, signifying infinity. Mantras are usually chanted 108 times, symbolizing the spiritual journey from ignorance to enlightenment. Okay, so the goal is simple. I need to chant Om 108 times a day for the next 7 days. And I have to focus on the chant, on the sound that I make. So I have to focus on saying Om. And I'll be taking no breaks in between days and no breaks in between chants. So that's about it. Chanting Om is very simple. It consists of 3 parts, 3 sounds, which does not require the use of the tongue. All you have to do is keep an open mouth and produce sound. And as you keep closing your mouth while producing the sound, the Om sound is produced. It sounds like this. I just finished the first session. I feel a little more clear in my head, but I don't know exactly. But that was much harder than I thought. I was constantly thinking about all sorts of things. My mind was wandering away and I had to keep bringing it back to focusing on the Om. So I think this will reduce gradually as I go, and I really need to focus more on hearing what I say and the actual Om itself. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. Day 2 was much better compared to day 1 in terms of focusing on Om. I do feel a little more calmer. I'm not thinking much. I'm just being where I am right now. I am being mindful. And I think this practice is really nice, to be really honest. So if you're wondering how I'm keeping count of the Om chants, so when you see your fingers like this, you will realize that each of your fingers has been divided into 3 parts with these 2 lines. So I start off by putting my thumb on the first partition of my index finger and I chant Om 3 times. And after I'm done, I just move on to the others. And after I finish 12, that's when I finish 36 chants of Om. And I just do this 3 times. So this is really nice. I'm really experiencing a lot of peace right now. I can't wait for the rest of the week. I'm not gonna lie, today I'm really not in a good mood and I've been thinking about all sorts of negative things, overthinking for a while, and just woke up with a bad mood today. So I think right now I should chant, and I really want to see if this works when I'm in a bad mood. So I'll see you after I'm done. I waited for around 30 minutes after I finished chanting just to see how I feel, and I actually feel much better. I am not thinking that much anymore. I am really just focused on the present, and I have this feeling that I shouldn't be really tensed. I should just focus on the work. and do whatever I have to do and be done with it. And I also have this feeling where I'm just like, it's gonna be fine, so don't worry about it. With just 10-15 minutes of this practice, it's changed the course of the day, I feel, and that's amazing. I think everyone should start doing this. Your mind is going to keep wandering away. You have to just keep bringing it back and trying to focus on the present moment of you chanting Om. And that is where you will find the true essence of being in focus and in consciousness. And for these 4 days, I've been doing Om in the afternoon times, but tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start first thing in the morning or within the first hour that I wake up. So stay tuned. I think today was probably one of the most successful days. I was really focusing on the Om, the vibrations that were coming from the throat, and I was also focusing on the breathing. So today was really nice and I'm feeling really calm and blissed out. And I also felt it yesterday, where this peace and calmness follows throughout the day. You do feel the most effect right after you're done, but it also helps you throughout the day. You're a lot more calmer when things aren't going your way, and you are able to do things much better. You're able to think better. You're able to think clearly because you're not overflowing with thoughts, and that's really important. And I really want you guys to try it just for one day and see the effects. It's amazing. As soon as I'm done, if I've really done the practice properly, I realize that I am in complete awareness of the present moment. Like, as soon as I open my eyes, I don't have any thoughts. I'm not overthinking at all. I'm just aware of the moment and I'm just looking at my surroundings. I'm just observing things. Even when I was overthinking before, after doing the practice properly, I have realized that the thoughts just don't come in my head. I'm just very peaceful, very calm, and I'm just observing. And I think that's really important to live a good life, because the present moment is all there is. Life is just the present moment. Everything else is all in our head. In my opinion, the experience that I've had with chanting Om is nothing short of a miracle. There are drastic differences in my moods and thought process before and after I chant Om. The positivity that you get after chanting is really, really surreal. You don't even know where this positivity is coming from, but it's just there. Overall, I think that this 7-day practice was actually quite successful. I found out that I was much more calm. I was able to think better. I was completely in the present moment just after a 10-minute practice. And I never thought that it could be so miraculous and so quick working. I thought that it would take a long time. But even in the first day, I actually felt a slight change. And when I compare it to the 7th day, there was a huge change. I really felt completely in the present moment. I didn't have any thoughts, and when I did think about something, I thought of it much better. I was clear. I was not problem focused, I was solution focused, which was really, really helpful. So I think that I am gonna keep continuing this, and maybe not 108 times, but definitely I'm gonna use this as a kind of a quick fix. Even if you guys are dealing with some sort of stressful situation, I think it's amazing to just chant for 10 minutes or 5 minutes even, and you can actually see the benefits. It just made me think that if our ancestors were right about this, how many other things were they right about? How many other things did they say would benefit our lives, but we were doubtful? I'm definitely gonna make more videos like this, videos that experiment on ancient techniques, and I can't wait to try it. Please subscribe, and you will see me do a lot more things. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.